Many beautiful hotels are not getting the recognition they deserve due to a poor visual representation online. I am Ashley Montero and welcome back to the Hotel Advisory channel. In this session, you can discover how hotels can showcase their property in a friendly, engaging way with Matterport camera. Hello and welcome back to the Hotel Advisory Expert channel. I am here in the studio today with Iran Milo, the regional owner of Remax Thailand. And I'm here to interview him today on something that hotels can utilize in their technology space with the Matterport camera. Yeah, so Iran, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
If a hotel is not part of an international chain, Marriott, IHG, Accor, and yet they have beautiful properties, boutique hotels, nice spaces, how can this Matterport camera help them to showcase their presence better in an online fashion?
Well, here's the thing. When you are part of big chains, you sign up for the network, for their marketing. When people go to Marriott hotels, they know what to expect. They know the room size, they know the style, even the smell. They will be familiar and they feel comfortable. And many of those people going to those hotels because they know what to expect. But many hotels are not related to those big chains or international brands. They have what we call those boutique hotels and resorts, when they have a very special selling point, very special features of their hotels, and they are lacking of poor visual or online visual representation, where you don't see highlights of those features in the hotels. And that can be due to a lot of issues. There can be a lack of technology, knowledge, poor photography skills, or SEO, website, and so on, name it. But those hotels, and what's interesting about those hotels, they build a unique and special, in many cases, one-of-a-kind concept of either rooms or banquet spaces that they can utilize, and they're selling it. And because it's special, you really need to find better ways to showcase those spaces. And the Matterport camera can feature those spaces in much better way than a regular footage can do.
For example, how does it differentiate itself from a normal camera?
The Matterport camera is a 3D 360 degrees property scan. So it's not just a footage or those cheap fisheye footage. It actually scans the property like a walkthrough. It scans each property, each feature, rooms or banquet space with multiple scanning points where the consumer can walk through that space and get the look and feel of actually being in that space by itself. And like every other 3D scans, you can move around and showcase in every point that you're standing in that room that you're scanning. The biggest point of the Matterport is that we don't place the camera in the center of the room and just scan one time. We're placing the camera all around the room. We're creating a multiple spot scans in each place that we are scanning, so the consumer can stand in each separate rooms and view and get a better angle of that features, of that room, of that space, the lobby, the rooms, the banquet, and get the look and feel of how this space will feel when they will stay there or when they make an event in that space.
So is it fair to say that the guest gets to experience the guest experience in a virtual way, but in an enhanced virtual fashion?
Definitely, definitely. Look, when people signing up on hotel venue place, when people searching for venue place, it's not just the capacity, how many people we can put and sit on it. It's what is the space, how high is the ceiling. And in many hotels, when you make an inquiry about their banquet area, they will give you just rough numbers. This is how many people we can facilitate in classroom style, in round table, theater style. But it's lacking the look and feel, that will be more than that. How high is the ceiling? What is the size and the function area of the reception area? Or if it's a room that you're staying, is that it will lack to feel what is the view from this room? Because in each floor there might be a different room, and when you're selling the room in hotels, the traveler room, the guest room, what we call it, you're selling the space in the room, how the shower look like, the size of the bed, but you don't sell the whole concept, which that boutique hotel may be featuring, the stunning view, the beach view, the view from that window that this room is selling. So the Matterport camera will be scanning the room, a real room, that will get the people to have the look and feel, and they can also see the outside of the room in that same scan.
Yes, it's true. So in fact, it's like a tool that will allow hotels to be able to upsell their rooms.
Yes.
Because normally when you ask what is the difference between the standard room and the deluxe room, the answer will come back $20.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
But here you're going to actually show what they're going to get for that $20.
Yes, definitely. Right? What you see, for example, on big like Agoda and Booking.coms, they separate the room type, and they ask many hoteliers to provide different sets of pictures to sell that room type. We offer with the Matterport to make a look and feel, a go-through that people can actually feel being in that room. And that is a game changer. That is a game changer where boutique hotels, small hotels, resorts, when they are not associated with a big hotel chain, they can feature those scans in their websites, driving customers to website and engage with the customers in much better way, because it's not just rooms, it's just a scan of that property and give the people the feel, or look and feel how is it to actually being in that room.
Of the space.
Of the space. Either it's a guest room or banquet area, lobby area. I mean, you go to those hotels and you see beautiful, stunning hotels, really. A lot of thought was invested on the design and feeling and the uniqueness. And this is, I like to call those hotels one of a kind. These hotels that, hoteliers that build their baby in that hotels, they're featuring different things. They want to be different in their marketplace.
Yes.
And what we can do with the Matterport is to highlight those special features in this hotel and showcase them in a much better way that, it will be unforgettable for the consumers.
Okay, that sounds really good, Iran.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question which I'm sure most of our viewers would want to hear.
Yeah.
How much is this going to cost them?
Well, it will be surprising because I would say the cost is always depends on the size of scanning. Depends on the points that you need to scan, the time that it will take to scan. I would say that in average, when you make a small project, it can start anywhere from 10,000 baht, which is approximately like $300, up to 100,000 baht. Depends again on how the size of the banquet, lobbies, room, how many rooms you want to feature. Some hotels have only one type or two types of rooms. Some hotels have more than 4 or 5 types of rooms. So it depends on the project. I would say to estimate around anywhere from starting project of 10,000 baht to 100,000 baht will be covering most of your needs of hotels, boutique hotel, resorts, and so on.
Yeah, that's about $3,000 US.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
I think it's a fair price. You can host, you can manage. There's a lot of extra features that the Matterport camera actually giving you like laser measurement. People can actually go online and measure the rooms and height on the viewing, on whatever they look. They can just measure those things and they can see a live result. What is the size
Yes.
of each room?
Okay. All right. So once again, thank you, Eran, for
Sure.
coming onto the show.
Yep.
We sincerely appreciate the advice that you've shared with us today.
Yep.
And for our viewers out there, if you like the content of this video, please like and subscribe. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you, Eran.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again.